It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole. It's Creole. Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.
Yes, indeed.
What?
Your ass.
What? Just a little early morning delirium.
All right. We're recording. In 5, 4, 3.
This is your girl Creole Vixen with Retro Ralph, and this is another episode of Oh, but yeah.
Jesus. Really, bro? You're looking, I got the sound effect pad volume low. Switch this shit back.
Hater.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Retro.
And this is your girl Creole.
And this is another exclusive, we're back at it, episode of Oh, but yeah. Yeah. I know it's been a while. We know. But life's been life, and we've been having things doing, trying to survive in this mug. So, but it is a blessing to be back. We do miss y'all. We do appreciate y'all continuing listening, continuing passing the love. Just, recently I updated our podcast to YouTube. So now you can listen to it on that platform and share with others, your loved ones. Let them know that, hey, people, they still there. They still doing what they say that they was going to set out to do. So, yeah, make sure you check us out on YouTube.
We do appreciate y'all checking on us and seeing what we were up to and when we were coming back.
But we're back, baby. We're back.
We're back.
We're in a new location.
We are in the hood.
Let's go.
In the ghetto.
Let's go back. Let's go back and let's talk about how did we get here today. So,
how far back are we going?
So last time you made, I don't know.
April was the last recording.
April?
Yep.
So we were getting ready for our wedding. That was set for October. We did get married. That was a process. Wonderful process. I had a panic attack and everything, and everything still went well. It was a lovely event. Everyone had a good time. Tears were shed. Laughter was spread. And it was just a joyous occasion. So me and Creole finally tied the knot. We are newlyweds. It's been about
4 months.
4 months?
4 months.
October,
November, December, January, February. 4 months.
4 months in. 4 months and a lifetime to go, they say. Wow. With Creole pools, hopefully a lifetime.
Cause life be life, and I'm not saying. You know what? I can't win. I'm not.
I'm
not explaining myself.
I didn't know I asked you to explain yourself. You said what you said. Because you said what you said. It's okay. Mm-hmm. So anyway, you guys. So
I pray that it is a long-lasting marriage, not in divorce aspect, more like health aspect.
Oh no. So anyway, we had the wedding. We had little hiccups, but it's okay. We got through it. We're not gonna talk about it, but we're not gonna talk about it because So anyway.
Okay.
If y'all want to know, y'all got to pay for their Patreon. Y'all want to know what hiccups we talking about. That's right. We sick of this shit. We need money, y'all, and we going to get it out, y'all. So you want to know what hiccup I'm talking about? Cash at me $1,000. Cash at me $1,000 right now, and I'll tell you what the hiccup was. But anyway, so
I guess I gotta pay him because I'm drawing a blank as to what it is.
she always draws a blank. But anyway, so we got married. That was swell, and then we went on a honeymoon, and I got sick, and then Creole got sick, and then I got better. We came home, and then Creole got sick around Thanksgiving, and I got sick for taking care of her because she got sick. So, and then we both got sick at the same time with some type of food poisoning bug or whatever, stomach thing. So I told Creole that she's gonna have to start like taking a bath with bleach and rub alcohol or something when she come home from work. And I think she bringing germs from
better.
work.
I think we also had to adjust to living together.
Yeah, because
Like kind of like when you like first put a kid in daycare and they're like constantly sick.
yeah,
Like my nephew right now, and so they be around all these new bodies and these new people that they gotta adjust to. And
Yeah,
I think that
why.
might have been the case with us.
Yeah, because you was bringing in them germs from your job. See, I work from home, you guys, so I don't come in contact.
Pause.
Pause what?
I bring in germs from that. Who got sick first?
Because
On
you
the honeymoon.
Because
I didn't get you sick. You got
that.
me
No,
sick.
that sick don't count.
That sick don't count.
Because that was from like the weather and stuff. I got sick. I'm talking about when we was throwing up and shitting.
Why, bruh? You could have just said we had norovirus and left it at that.
Had a what?
Norovirus and just left it at that.
I don't know what that is, but I know I was shitting and throwing up. So she brought that shit home. Nah. But anyway, as I digress.
I'm pretty sure I got that from my sister.
Oh,
Who
now
dang
you
got it
want-
from my nephew.
Now you want to blame it on? I ain't blaming it on you, Mo. You heard it. She said it, not me. So yeah. So we was dealing with that. Then we, like I said, Creole moved in, and you know
We celebrated the holidays.
we celebrated holidays. I wanted to celebrate at the house, but I was forceful, like always, to go do whatever Creole wants to do.
Oh God.
So we did that because if I don't do it, then I don't like nobody, whatever the case is. Whatever, well, that's whatever. Whatever makes it, like they say, happy wife, happy life. Whatever makes her happy. So you guys and girls who want to get married, fellas, just get ready to, become yes men and do whatever they say, and so you can keep your head on your shoulders. Because if it's not, it's gonna be trouble.
Oh my God.
So, so that's pretty much it right there.
We had
Thank
a
y'all for
terrorist
tuning
attack.
in, and we'll talk to y'all later.
That's why we gonna end it.
Cause then the rest of it, that's the high point. Now
That was the high point.
everything's about to go downhill. Except for one little thing.
About to?
What you mean? Yeah.
3 hours into the new year, we had a terrorist attack.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Shit about to go downhill now. So yeah.
Jesus.
New Year's.
Well, it wasn't all bad because we had a snowstorm.
Shut up. I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna go downhill. We had another little good point, but then it goes anyway. New Year's Eve, Creole and them people always do something. So we went over there, celebrated New Year's. And then that night I was like, hey, let's go take a ride down Canal Street. So it was about 2:30 we left.
Yep.
In the morning we left, took a ride down Canal Street, Creole driving. She's like, man, these people driving crazy. So we went down Canal, then we went down, what's that, Decatur? Mm-hmm. Down Decatur.
And then,
And then we went down Frenchman, and then we're like, all right, we're going to go home. That was about 3.
We get home about 3.
Get home about 3. Go to bed, wake up the next morning, terrorist attack. Somebody drove a white truck down Bourbon Street, killing 14 people. Coming, and the NOPD, they handled the situation. wound up killing the guy.
Apparently, he planted 2 bombs.
But yeah,
that
he
was trying to
planted.
detonate.
He was trying to detonate.
He had one in his
bombs.
truck, and then he had 2 ice chests further down Bourbon.
So yeah, and me and Creole was just amazed because we were like we said, we was just out there. This happened at 3:15. Mm-hmm. We got home at 3, so we were just out there, and I'm like, bro, could you imagine if we saw that? Like, it was crazy, and prayers go out to the family, friends, to the people who lost their loved ones during this horrific act of terror on the city of New Orleans.
And unfortunately, one family got hit double tragedy because then one of the victims' grandparents recently got hit by a drunk driver
Both
and
of them.
killed.
And this is the grandparent that the victim was named after.
Month and a half later,
Yeah.
and the family is dealing with a drunk driver hitting and killing the grandparents.
So yeah, so we had that going on in the beginning of the year, and it really took a toll. But then, Super Bowl came, so we had that happen, and people was
We had the snowstorm first.
okay.
The snowstorm was first. So
We
got
did
to
get a
enjoy
snowstorm.
snow.
And I ain't even talking about little snow either.
No, we got snow.
We
we
got
got
snow.
blizzard.
If you go on the Alba Instagram, or I think I posted on Twitter too, I got video of it. We're not talking about a little 2 inches or a little sleet. No, we're talking about snow,
Like
12
snow.
inches, some places more than that. And we're not just talking about in here in New Orleans, where I'm from. It's down the Mississippi River. At the very tip of the state of Louisiana, they have snow. And I'm talking about snow. Building snowman snow. It was crazy.
It was crazy. And then the city was shut down for pretty much all week.
Yeah.
Because it came down, on a Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, it came down on Wednesday. And like I said, I was at home, and Creole had to work.
And sleep at work.
But it was so crazy how it was coming. Like, when I was looking out the window, it looked like a Hallmark movie.
Very much.
Because it was like real
It was coming
big.
down heavy. Like,
Heavy.
it wasn't like the small flurries like we're used to whenever we do get a little something. Like, normally we get what they call like a winter mix.
Right.
Which is like rain with a few flurries, maybe some ice, or like a lot of times it's just like sleet. But this was like the light, pillowy, like snow that they get up north.
Right.
Like, it
very
wasn't
soft.
ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was very soft. People was out there playing, snowboarding, got their little canoes for
There's even a
guys
guy ice skating on Canal Street.
ice skating. You hear me?
They out there playing hockey on Canal Street.
That's how cold it was. So, like I say, everybody enjoyed it. It was wonderful. But the crazy part about it is, after it stopped, it stood for a while.
Yeah, it was here. I mean, we still had snow in the side yard for like through the weekend almost.
Yeah.
I think it
Saturday.
was stuck until like that Sunday. Wasn't until it was all the way gone.
Right. And it was crazy because, like I said, with the, we were not used to this kind of weather. So the way that like I said, you think, okay, it snowed, the sun come out, it's going to melt it. No.
It's sad.
It's sitting there.
Sad. It's sad. It's sad.
So, but like I said, I enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed
And then
it.
the very next week, the weather was like in the 70s.
Yeah, it was hot as piss. I'm like, people talking about no such thing as global warming, and girl, get out of here. So we had that event going on. And then we had the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Eagles from winning.
Dominating. I mean, just
Yeah,
winning.
they
just
whoo.
they just steamrolled Kansas City.
They
They
busted
couldn't get
ass.
anything going.
They busted.
Like, them 2 touchdowns at the very end was pity points.
It was.
After the Eagles had already put in their second and third string.
It definitely was. But, Shout out to them for Jason. Not Jason.
Jalen.
And it was your boy. It was actually two players
Devontae Smith
from the Eagles team that had birthdays that day.
Oh, Saquon.
Well, shout out to Devontae Smith. He's homegrown from Amy. Shout out to him. But Saquon's birthday was that day, and the guy who caught the interception to give him that
the
point,
pick six.
I don't remember his name. He was a young white boy, but it was his birthday too. So I'm like, man, I wish I put some money on his ass. But like I said, it was good. Halftime show. I don't want to get
lot
too
of controversy.
I don't want to get too into it because
I wouldn't say controversy. It's
not controversial. It's a lot of
divided opinions on it.
Everybody like, did you see the messaging? Or did you understand the whole?
The obvious blatant messaging.
I'm like, yes.
Did you know that Samuel Jackson was Uncle Sam? It's like, yes, because he literally got on camera and said, "Hey, this is your Uncle Sam." Samuel Jackson, that is. Like, exactly. While dressed as Uncle Sam.
Exactly, yeah.
But, so deep. Well, did you pick up on the dancers being the American flags? Like, yes. Oh, yes, no. I did.
Really?
Because it was very obvious.
Wow. I didn't notice.
Like, none of the messaging was, like, very deep.
Did you see how the stage
Good messaging. Don't get me wrong. Good messaging. But it wasn't, like, this very deep... Like, you have to be so enlightened to pick it up. It was very on surface. Look,
I wanted to see something entertaining. I didn't want no damn now you know moment for a fucking super.
I think Cynthia Luciette probably had the best, like, explanation about it. It was like, yeah, the messaging was cool. The storytelling was cool. I get all of that. But people who are real Kendrick Lamar fans, who've been Kendrick Lamar fans, like before Not Like Us, they, it's like you're not going to tell a real Kendrick Lamar fan that they didn't want to hear Swimming Pools and they didn't want to hear All Right or Good Kid, Mad City, anything from like his first album or the Damn album or, you're not going to tell anybody that they didn't want to hear
how many drinks. Come on, man. He could have brought up, man. Get out of here.
So I get it. It's like, oh yeah, because it's what we needed right now. Blah, blah. Yeah, that's cool. But let's be real. You did want to hear some of like the older hits too.
Yeah.
And like, and I think that was the biggest thing is that like the people who were Kendrick fans from Good Kid, Mad City, and like Damn and all that stuff like that. They wanted to hear some of those tracks too.
I know.
And it's like, we get that everybody and their mama likes Not Like Us, but a lot of Kendrick fans are like, Not Like Us is nowhere near his best song.
Well, no, but he was out here wanting to give a message and
and I get it.
Shit on Drake.
But like, I had one classmate that was like, hard up. She was like, y'all just wanted a minstrel show. Y'all just wanted people twerk. It's like, no, but I did want to hear some of the hits though. I did want to hear some of the other jams he have outside of that one song that you just all of a sudden decided you a Kendrick Lamar fan on.
Is he really gonna do it? Is he gonna say it?
Man, yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is with everything. This is with every artist, every team. Bandwagon fans are the worst. The worst.
They are.
Bandwagon Kansas City.
Ain't got no kind of. First of all, you don't have any knowledge of the history of the artist.
Even bandwagon Christians are annoying. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's all, and I mean, like I said, it's for everything. It's like these people who they find a new obsession, and now it's, did you know? And did you know? And I bet you don't know because you don't know. And it's like, yeah, I do know. I put it this way: fans will is the leading cause of hatred towards a lot of people. Like a lot of people don't like Taylor Swift because of Swifties. A lot of people don't like Beyonce because of the Beehive. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like a lot of people don't like Nicki Minaj because of the Barbs. Like it's the fandom and the obsession and the arrogance of them, of like people like that make you dislike them. And I'm not gonna lie, like the bandwagon Kendrick Lamar fans like made me so annoyed. Like I was so delayed listening to the most recent album because like the bandwagon Kendrick Lamar fans were just like, oh my god, because it's just, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to listen to it because y'all are annoying as hell about this. Like, and I'm worried that y'all are overhyping it. Granted, like Kendrick always puts out good stuff. Mostly he puts out good stuff, but these bandwagon Kendrick Lamar fans that just hopped on, like a lot of bandwagon Kendrick Lamar fans right now are Drake haters,
right?
And not really Kendrick fans. And I think
they
that's
just
what's
like
annoying
him
too,
because they hating on Drake.
So now they're like trying, and the thing is like people who have been listening to Kendrick Lamar from the beginning, now these like people who jumped on the bandwagon during the beef is like now like, because you're not a real fan and you dissing because you don't understand all the deepness and all the messaging. And it's like what? Because, you know, it's about time that Kendrick is getting his flowers because he's underrated. It's like he has 17 Grammys. How is he underrated? In what world?
What are you talking about?
Did you know he has a Pulitzer? I do know he has a Pulitzer. I been knew he had a Pulitzer. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, we knew this already.
What's a Pulitzer?
It's a, how can I describe this? Just think of it as like a Grammy for writing.
Okay. I don't have some kind of disease or something.
No.
But since we're talking about Grammys.
It's like for artistry and things like that.
Since we're talking about the Grammys, because the Grammys did happen again, you guys. At
it was mostly fair.
Some people, yeah. The big one though that has people, of course, the Beehives are excited is Beyonce winning Best Country Album, right? Best Country Album of the Year.
Best Country Album and Album of the Year.
She won Best Country Album and Best Album of the Year.
It's called Album of the Year, but yeah.
Okay, but if she would have won Best Album of the Year, I'll give her that. But for her to win that and Best Country Album, because it goes back to when Creole was talking, I say, is it really considered country music what she did? Or is it more like country pop stuff? Is it more on that Taylor Swift type of vibe? Because Shabuzi, right?
Shabuzi, yeah.
Shabuzi, he's a black country singer, and
I think Shabuzi is more country.
Yeah, more traditional country.
Like seeing him on SNL this weekend, he is like truly country. But Beyonce's album was more like, I mean, I guess I gotta listen to all of it, but the songs I've heard, they don't all come, like, she has some country songs, but I don't feel like the whole album is country. To say it's a full-on country album.
Okay.
That's my opinion on it. But I'm sure it's a good album.
Like I say, I never listened to it.
But I do agree with some people. It's kind of like how the Oscars do. Like sometimes it feels like oh, well, yeah, we finally need to just give it to you because you have deserved it over the years and we're going to give it to you this time. But it's like, that's not the one they should have got it for.
Right.
And once again, Beehive going off mad that people said that. Well, y'all should just accept it. It's like, no, because I don't know. Sometimes just feeling like you just randomly gets compensated because, oh, I guess we'll finally give it to you is stupid. Like Leonardo DiCaprio went in for, what was it, Revenant or whatever?
Yeah, that's what
they said that movie was so boring and so aggravating.
The only time when the bear tried to hump him.
And I was like, there's so many better movies that Leonardo DiCaprio could have won. an Oscar for. Jamie Lee Curtis winning for Anything and Everywhere All at Once. It's like she could have won for anything else. Like, but that year it should have went to someone else. You know.
She went to she girl.
Angela Bassett.
No, because she won it for that movie with your girl, the Asian chick.
Well, yeah, she won it for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, but I felt like
The daughter should have got it.
yeah, if anybody, the daughter should have got it.
The one that played the daughter, I don't know her name, but the one that played the daughter in Anything Everywhere All at Once, I think she should have won because she had a bigger role that had more significance in the movie.
And that's the trip part about it because
like when we watched the movie, it was like, well, I mean, her role isn't really significant.
compared, if we want to talk about two heavy contenders running compared to Jamie Lee Curtis and Angela Bassett had more of a role than Jamie Lee Curtis, because like you said, she wasn't like part of the main circle. I mean, she was in there, but she wasn't like an anchor character.
Her character didn't play like if her character wasn't in the movie, it wouldn't have affected the movie.
Exactly. So, but you know,
but it's like also like Halle Berry winning for Monsters Ball. What? You know, Denzel Washington winning for Training Day when there's like. He could have won for Hurricane. He could have won for Malcolm X. He could have won for a whole bunch of other movies. It's like Training Day is, don't get me wrong, Training Day is dope, but let's be real. Training Day was not the strongest use of Denzel's acting talent.
I think the reason why they gave him that is because they want to see, okay, is he finally going to break and be that typical token nigga for us in a movie? Every other movie, he's, beating people's ass, being protective, being this, being that, being crazy. But is he at that point where once you play a drug dealer, play a crooked cop?
Right.
And he's like, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it. And wind up doing it.
Right. I mean, probably the only, as far as like black actors, the only one I'll give it to is freaking Jamie Foxx for Ray.
Oh yeah, most definitely, he did that. And also,
but I mean the Grammys for the most part was on brand. It was good. Because I mean, Kendrick won for Song of the Year, which is fair. I'm not even gonna shade it at all. Like it was, you heard it everywhere. It was on social media everywhere. So him winning song of the year, no surprise there. Shout out to Tank and the Bangers for winning.
Shout out
for spoken word album, first black woman to win.
Let's go
for spoken word. Chris Brown got his second album of the year.
Big Chris.
It only
he got it for R&B?
R&B album. Best R&B album for 11/11. It only took, Jesus, what? 7 albums between the first and this one.
Talking about Chris. So right now I'm on a Chris Brown journey, listening through his albums from the beginning to the end. I am on.
You have slowed down. You haven't started X.
I need to start X. I'm gonna start X today. I'm on X right now. So, not the drugs. I'm talking about the album. So, I need to finish the Chris Brown journey, because I give Creole a hard time about Chris Brown. I'm teasing. Okay, I appreciate Chris and what he does, but I'm just like. I'm trying to understand because some of his stuff I don't like. So I'm trying to understand.
Well, because look, it's because you are a lover boy. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go as far. Look, I'm not gonna go as far as to call you a simp.
No, I'm not no simp, but
you are
J.H., R&B, those are the
you
people
are a
who-
lover boy. Yeah.
Those are the people who I grew up listening to, and my whole thing was, if I get a woman, I'm gonna treat her just like how Boys and Men said, and just like how such say. So
Yeah, you're more of a lover boy where he has songs where he is a lover boy, but he also has some fuckboy songs. So
the shit be crazy because he be like, "Baby, I'm sorry, please let me make it up to you." Then you go to the next track. Me and my boys out in the club, fucking hoes, show them no love. And then the next song, I fuck you sideways and up, down. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I want anymore. That Creole be eating that shit up.
I mean,
Shit crazy.
I enjoy things for what they are.
Crazy. Like I said, it's fucking nuts.
I enjoy things for what they are.
Yeah, well, like I said, fucking crazy. I ain't got time for this. So, shit. What was I gonna say?
So you're gonna start X?
Yeah, I'm gonna start X. And I only got 25 more albums to go?
No, you don't. You got
No, because original
You got
albums.
six. You got 6 to go.
I got 6 albums to go, but hear this though. Most albums are 16, 17, 18 tracks the most. Now I'm starting to get into his long deluxe because I'm listening to.
So,
if there's
okay.
a deluxe album, I'm listening to it. Anything that's deluxe or special, I'm listening to those because I want to hear everything he has.
So I will tell you, you are on the last 2 short albums.
There you go.
Because X and Royalty are only about like 20 songs
Right. So
a piece. And then Heartbreak on the Full Moon, you might be listening to that one for 2 days.
see what I mean? So there.
That one's 50 something songs. That was something like 50, 55 songs. And then Indigo Extended is like 45 songs. And then Breezy Deluxe was maybe 30. And then 1111 is 33.
Okay. So therefore, we said how many more albums I said? You said I got to listen?
6. Because
So-
you got X, Royalty, Heartbreak on the Full Moon, Indigo, Breezy, and then 1111.
Okay, so I got 6 more albums, but people, like I said, out of those 6 albums, there are like 23, 33 songs on one of these albums. So therefore, if we go time-wise, I actually probably got about,
It's like 55, 56 on Heartbreak on the Full Moon.
I got about eight more albums worth of music to listen to.
Because every time he does an extended version, he adds damn near another album.
Exactly. So I got about 8 more albums, technically. Technically at 6, but if we're going by what we're listening, I got about 8, maybe 9 more albums to listen to before I get to the last one. So,
The SZA's out here following in his footsteps.
what you mean?
She put out her deluxe album
When she did this?
last month.
I didn't know she had new music out.
She has a deluxe. It's essentially it's called Lana. I think it's called. Hold on. Yeah, Lana.
Lana?
Yeah, it's the SOS Deluxe album.
How many tracks on that?
So it's split in. So if you go on Apple Music, it's split into disc 1 and disc 2.
Okay.
And so disc 1 is an additional 19 songs. And then this too is the original SOS album, which is 23 songs.
Okay.
So total listen time is 2 hours and 4 minutes, 42 songs.
42 songs.
But you can do that on digital now.
Well, yeah, that's
Because
what
you
I'm
got to
about to say. You
remember,
can do
like
that
back in the
digital now.
day, like on CDs, you only had about 80 minutes worth of time you could
That's
record
right.
on it. So you had to be picky.
So you gotta, like I said, I got about 8.5 more albums worth of music to listen to. So I'm trying to dive into the Chris Brown, you know, see his point of view of things and whatnot.
So, question. So after you're done with him, is there another artist whose
Fuck no.
discography you
Nope.
want to ride through? Not like one of my artists, but I'm just saying an artist in general. Is there like an artist that you want to just like take your time and just go through their complete discography?
Janet.
Okay.
I want to go through Janet shit.
Okay. That's fair.
I want to go through
I think that's a good one. And just listen to how her sound changed over the years.
Yeah, I like to go through that one.
Control, Velvet Rope.
Control. Yeah, so like I said, I got that homework to do. But so like I said, shout out Chris. Congratulations on winning that, buddy. Can't wait to see what you got in store for us next year. Let's see.
Sabrina Carpenter won.
Yes.
No, I actually enjoy her music. I do.
Wait, that's
That's a little tiny blind.
you talking about My Kiss, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
With taste and espresso
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all that stuff like
okay.
that. Yeah, I think she deserved to win.
Oh yeah, okay. I fuck with her. She cool.
Yeah, I enjoy her music.
Shout out Sabrina Carpenter if you're listening.
The biggest winner of the night was Drunk Taylor Swift. Definitely.
Yeah, she was litty.
One thing she gonna do is she gonna cheer for everybody. Like it's like why you I can't understand why you be mad at her. Like she will stand like she get drunk. She will go to a award show and get drunk and do her little rhythmless offbeat dances and have so much fun.
You stop. I like the video with her and old girl and that they did the what's that movie? Death Becomes.
Oh, you talking about Sabrina Carpenter and Jenna Ortega? Yeah. It was a
I ain't gonna
video
lie, that song is
That's a
catchy.
video for Taste.
Yeah, that song catchy. I like Taste.
I heard you back together, and if it's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. You just said you like the song.
I like her singing it, not you.
Wow.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got a new board and they got sound effects on here, so I'm messing with it. I'm just playing, baby.
Whatever.
You know I love to hear your heart
I'm
singing.
done. We can wrap up the podcast now.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can wrap up the podcast.
No, we can't because we haven't got to the best part of it yet.
It's the best part.
Our president, the government.
Nope. We ain't going in.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, we have to.
Nope. God, no.
Baby, all of that. Yes, we have to go through that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Please, no.
Okay, we won't go through it.
The world's just going to shit.
But it is. It is. It is, people. And we hope that you find our entertainment to give y'all,
Oh, shit. Zion got a little beard going. Go to
man, I don't give a fuck with him. He need to get some points. That's what he needs to do.
What is with that facial hair? Look, cut him some slack. He's sharing a baby mama with Boosie.
Shout out to Boosie Badass. Boosie Badass. Give me $1,000. I'll see you right now. Show him that titty for $1,000. I'll see you right now.
And Boosie out here performing at white people weddings.
Bruh, all I can tell y'all, man, it's just been life. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Life been kicking our ass, but we're starting to see a little light in a little light to the tunnel. Me and Creole, we did some financial movement stuff, so we see how this all gonna pan out. We're looking to hopefully purchase us a home towards the end of the new year, end of this year, hopefully.
Ooh, because
Maybe
we gotta
soon.
get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: where we stay at, it's.
In the ghetto.
So let me tell y'all. Let me run y'all a story. So Creole always talk this shit. Yeah, I live in Tilly.
First of all, I know. Pause. I have never pretended that Gentilly was the hood. Never.
Let me tell the story. So she talk all this shit. She's like, yeah, my mom saw a dead body.
What?
You talking about a dead body?
Yeah, I saw a dead body, but like,
Yeah, not too far from y'all doorstep.
it was in the next block.
The next, whatever. So anyway, like I said, talking all this shit.
If it was anybody who saw the dead body up close was my dad, but that's a whole nother story for another day.
See what I mean? Like I said, you see him talking all this shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
It's not talking shit. It's just facts.
Anyway, she make it seem like it's the norm wherever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So Creole moves in. Now, mind you, I've been here 2 years by myself. Just listening to gunshots and the fussing and cars peeling off and everything. And rewind. We forgot to talk about that incident too. It's gonna tie into this. Anyway.
All right.
So, Creole like, yeah, I know you don't want me to be here, but we just gonna make it best we would do, and like it's all right. It's not that bad.
Because we gotta do what we gotta do.
Me finish. So like, it's not that bad. It's not that. It's all right. Yeah, cool, whatever. I'm used to it now. So we're in the living room watching a movie, and all I hear is a pow, pow, pow. And I'm like, now mind you, this was around Christmas, New Year's, whatever. So people just popping fireworks for some reason because they ignorant. But you could tell the difference between a firework and a gunshot.
You can.
So I heard it like, pow, pow, pow. I'm like,
because whenever people be on the news, it'd be like, I thought it was fireworks. It's like, no, if you've ever heard actual gunfire, you know the difference.
You know the difference. So I'm like, is that fireworks? Then you heard it again. No, them gunshots. Them gunshots. We're going to bed. Come on, let's go to bed. And then another night, Creole, as soon as she walked in the door and locked it, I said, well.
That was like a week ago, huh?
Yeah, that was
recent.
Yeah. I said, well.
You was like, where are you? I was like, I just pulled up. I'm getting out the car now.
Yeah. So it was like, it'd be like that at nighttime. My theory is, I told Creole, I think what they do is they go, because I ain't going to tell you where we're at, but they go to this place in the area. They shoot at each other. If somebody gets hit or everything, then these little demons come out and drag the body to hell. And you wake up in the morning, there's no bullets, there's no body, there's no blood stain. They clean all that shit up. Because I hear buku gunshots, but we never see nobody, never somebody dead on the front door or in the middle of such and such. Like, we never see a dead body.
Ghost.
But we always hear ghosts. So leading into the whole shooting thing, Creole was at work calling me up. She's like, why you didn't tell me
There's a SWAT roll
there's a SWAT roll call by the house? I said, what you mean? She's like, there's a SWAT. I'm like, girl, whatever. She gets home and I look, I
like, babe. I was like, babe, the news said there's a SWAT roll on Desire Street. They showed the sign for the cross street, and it's right there. Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I can't stand the commissioner, bitch ass.
And so I'm like, babe, it's like right there. It's right there on the corner. He's like, all right, just come on home. I'm like, well, I'm gonna see if I can, because like police got all the streets blocked off. So I was able to like come up the back street and get to the house.
Man, I told her she better start using her media pass. Like, look, I'm the news. But so she get home and I'm working. So that's another reason I couldn't. So, you know,
As
it's
soon
like,
as I'm walking up on the porch, I hear, boom.
right. I'm like, oh, those are smoke grenades or flash bombs trying to flush the dude out. So I keep my room window crack open, and I can hear somebody on a loudspeaker. Come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up. First it was a man. Kept telling him, come out. This was probably around 10 or 11 when I heard this. And then I heard another boom. So then I didn't hear anything. I said, oh, they must have got him. Then about around 2:00, I hear a woman. Sir, come out with your hands out. We'll turn the power back on if you come out and surrender, come out.
I found some web results. I can show them if you ask again from your...
Ain't nobody say nothing. Shut up. So then I'm like, man, this shit crazy. I ain't hear nothing else. So I'm like, oh, they must have got his ass. Then about 4:30, I hear the dude come back. The first dude who was on the loudspeaker, he came back and he was pissed. I swear to you, that's what he said. Come out right now with your hands up. We cannot promise your safety once we throw in the smoke grenades. I repeat, we cannot promise your safety once the smoke grenades come in. Come out either through the back or front door. I'm not playing with you. Come out. I swear that's what the man said. I'm not playing with you. I was weak because I'm like, man, this man probably been here. They've been
They've been
to
there
go
all
home.
day because that's why I roll started at like, because I was
7?
getting off at 10 and saw it on the news, and so it had to been going on since like at least like 7, 8, 9 o'clock.
Right. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I went to sleep. The next morning, I wake up. The motherfuckers are still out there. I hear a woman go outside, and I hear the police officer, oh, man, go back inside. We got a situation. And Creole said, yeah, they expanded the perimeter. First, the perimeter was around our location.
Yeah, because I woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock. They expanded the perimeter.
And then they shrunk it. And then in the morning time, they expanded it again. And I'm like, oh, my God. So Creole loves to find any reason not to go to work. She's like, oh, I guess I ain't gonna be able to go to work because they got the street blocked off and they might have to blow the house up or something.
I did not say
that's what she was thinking. And I was like, nah, nigga, you going to work. I don't give a fuck. I gotta bring him myself. I don't give a fuck. I gotta tell the police to bring you. Could you please bring him to work? Please, thank you. But they wind up getting his ass out finally, eventually.
Finally, at like, what, 7 in the morning?
Yeah, about 7, 8 in
in
the morning, got his ass out. And shit was crazy, man. Like,
and then to further complicate things,
what?
we in here half sleep cooking breakfast, and I go to clean a pot. This is the same
tell
day,
that story.
same morning. Go to clean a pot. We ain't got no water. I turn around. I was like, Retro, did you pay the water bill? He's like, yeah, I paid the water bill. We good. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I could call them now. I paid the water bill, man. Shit. They took the out of my account. They better not cut the water off. So I'm like, baby, we ain't got no water. So he called Sewage and Water Board.
Raggedy motherfuckers.
He called Sewage and Water Board. He's like, he checks to see if the bill's paid off. Bill's paid. It posted and everything. So then he asked him, he was like, did y'all have like a cutoff notice or anything like that? And they were like, no, we don't have a cutoff notice for your address. And so we live in a duplex. We got an apartment upstairs that recently been vacated. And so he goes, did you have a cutoff notice for such an address, which is the apartment upstairs? And yeah. It's like, you cut off the wrong power. Granted, we telling them this at 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 in the morning.
10 in the morning. Okay, we gonna send somebody out to fix it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? That's when I really was like, I'm not going to work. I can't brush my teeth. I can't wash myself. No, I'm not going to work. I'm not doing this. Immediately call off work. So I go get back in the bed. I go to sleep. I wake up. Retro. I was like, Retro, the water back on? He's like, no. He was like, but they said to make sure to be here between what, 2 and 5? Is what they told you?
Yeah, 2 and 5.
Between 2 and 5.
And
Needless to say, I was
up
wait. Needless to say, I'm waking up from my nap at 5:30.
And I was in the living room. I didn't leave or nothing, so I didn't hear nobody knock on the door. So they finally came at 7 o'clock. Come at 7 o'clock, I told the dude, he like, yeah, man, you don't have no meter. I said, what you mean I don't have no meter? He like, yeah, you don't have a meter. I said, well, why don't I have a meter? And he was like, I think the order they put in was to remove the meter, and they removed well, obviously they removed the wrong one, motherfucker. So I'm like, well, can you take that meter off of that property and put it on? Oh, no, I don't have the tools for that. And that's another department. Let me tell you something about the city of New Orleans. Everybody they passed the fucking bucket around for so many other departments doing this. Mm-hmm. Everything is broken. It's so broken down into individual shit. I for some reason, I guess they thought it'll make it more efficient to have these different departments with different. No, it's bullshit. So
it causes more problems.
So the office is closed. I called the emergency line to see if they'll come out, but they're like, no, there's no that department who handle the meter. So whatever. I told them, I said, well, I need you to put in a ticket for in the morning for them to handle this ASAP. So she did, and I called in the morning. Guy came out, put the new meter in. But this is not the first time they turned off my shit when they were supposed to turn off the other people's shit. And then recently, when the upstairs unit got water service put back on and they put in a new meter for that one, that damn meter
leaked for 2 weeks.
For about 2 weeks. Water just flowing out.
It was like, it's leaking. And it was like, okay.
Called in, put the order in. They're like, yeah, we'll get to it. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, I would look, I love the city of New Orleans. But their infrastructure and shit, and they public service departments and shit, it needs to be revamped. It needs to be fixed. It definitely needs to be like, y'all need to really like get a hold of this shit, because this is ridiculous. No way that shit should have been leaking. Because baby, when it's time to cut off, y'all don't wait no 2 weeks to cut off people's shit.
Hell no. And that's why I chewed out old boy and was like, you gonna make sure somebody here in the morning. Because y'all drag y'all feet all day to get out here, turn our water back on, only for you to be like, oh, you don't have a meter. Which they should have told you they took the meter.
Exactly. When you saw the order, they like as I digress, like I said, anybody got time for that foolishness?
And he like, oh, well, you gotta call him in the morning away. Well, I got up off this guy so fast. It's like, what you gonna do is make sure somebody's here first thing in the damn morning. So sure enough, the next morning, probably by the time we woke up, the water was back on.
9 o'clock. Water was back on, and we was rolling. But like I said, shit like that just irks my nerves, man. Because it's like, I didn't drop the ball. Y'all did.
Right.
And I got to deal with y'all.
The bill is paid.
I got to deal with y'all bullshit.
They should immediately came right back out and said, oh, let's fix this.
But they not.
No, of course not.
It is what it is, though. This is home, baby. This is home.
That's what I told my coworker last night. She was like, how's married life? I said, boy, it's been adventurous.
So I got this next month we got my little sister wedding to go to, so looking forward to do that.
Currently in deep gras.
Yes, Mardi Gras around here.
Had bonus parades yesterday.
Yep, Creole is riding on some more as usual with her crew. I will be at work.
Yep.
But yeah, man. I mean, so far 2025, we still alive.
Yep.
We still alive. We still alive. But we back recording, y'all. We are back recording. Like I said, we got the new little setup. So hopefully it doesn't take me long to edit it, put it out there for you guys. I'm trying to be more social media conscious and You know, matter of fact, let me take a picture of this shit so I can post. You know, to give y'all what y'all deserve. So, they got Creole foot in it. I don't got foot because they're not done.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me,
You good? You good?
hold on. Let me kick him up.
No, you good. I just took a picture of the board.
I'm about to say because my feet not done.
So, so yeah, in Creole, she about to be going a few to get the rest. You just getting the rest of your throws, and that's it, right?
Huh?
Your throws. All right.
What else am I supposed to be getting?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking
No, I'm
you.
just getting the rest of my throws and then I'm going to work.
Okay. Well, there you go, y'all. Once more, I just want to appreciate y'all for listening, and we do. I want to apologize for us being gone for so long. Like I said, life's been life, and for a moment we thought we was gonna have to be moving out of this spot soon, but you know, ain't look like that ain't having no time. So, you know, we got time now, so so we good. We in a good spot right now.
Maybe we'll dive deeper into the wedding next episode.
Let's dive deeper. What more deep do we need to get?
I don't know. We're just talking about the day itself. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, we're not. We said what we said. Let me tell you, you know, how Creole talk about being married has been an adventure. So night before.
Oh yeah, that was the
So
once again, this place.
this fucking house, we stay in a trouse, first of all. And some of y'all are like, what's a trouse? A trouse is, I call it as a trailer house because the way it was designed, made. So it's a modular home. The downstairs part that we stay in, you can see where the beam is where they put it together because it's starting to crack. But the trouse has issues with it. In the guest bathroom, the floor is sinking in like it's just soft.
There's spots on the floor that there's no subfloor on it, so it's like very like it's hollow underneath, and you can feel it's not supported.
So we're dealing with that. The previous tenant, trifling is, they had did something. They dirtied up the place, didn't clean. They had an animal. It pissed everywhere, and it attracted so much gnats and flies. And me and Creole, we still trying to get rid of them. So we fighting that shit. It's
like the gnats weren't this bad when I first moved in, and now we've been fighting for our lives.
It's like motherfucking like Moses is up in here causing the goddamn.
It's something like a locust.
Yeah. So we fighting that shit, but that ain't the thing. So I got a smoke detector in my room that's been beeping. God knows it beeps, doesn't beep, stop beep. Sometimes the smoke detectors go off for no reason, and you can hit the reset button and everything, but it won't stop. That happened to me about twice just before Creole moved in. So the other night, the shit went off, and she got up. She's like, "Is this smoke?" I said, "No, it does it. Eventually, it's gonna go off. There's something wrong with the damn thing." So Creole like, "Oh, okay." Mind you, I'm not. I'm done with work. So this about what? It was probably around 3:00. 3 in the morning. So it stopped.
It started before you got off though.
Cause I was off.
Oh, you was off?
Yeah.
So it's maybe started about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it stopped for a while. She did something. It stopped, but then started up again. So then I hear Creole go boom, 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 boom. I say, well, she beating the shit out this smoke detector. You know, and she got it off of the mountain thing, and it stopped. I said, maybe she knocked some sense into it. Now, Creole has these earplugs where you can put them in and deaden like loud sounds, but you can still hear the sound.
Yeah, I can still hear it faintly.
Yeah.
But it was like enough for me to ignore it.
All right. So I said, well, just put your plug on. Now, I don't have them, so I'm sitting here.
And I offered you mine.
Yeah, I know.
I got 2 sets.
So I'm sitting here because I was supposed to be going to Houston with my cousin. So I was like, let me, I'm trying to stay up and whatnot. Trust me, it helped me stay up. And it was probably about 6 in the morning, and I'm just like, fuck this. I am tired of hearing things. So I get out the bed, and I go to where it's at, and it's dangling, and I take the stick, and I just yank it from up there, and I pull it off it from the plug. And all right, cool. It stopped. Then the shit start going again. I said, what the fuck? Is it possessed? I forgot it has a battery in it. Once I took the battery out, that baby went, woo. So it's dead now. No more beep and stuff. But Lord, I was tired yesterday. Creole was tired. And like when she got home yesterday after we had our supper, she went to bed because her ass was tired.
I was so dead tired. That was probably one of the earliest times I was going to sleep.
Because she was dead tired. I don't like this fucking trouse. And I told the landlord, I said, bro, when you come up in here, you gonna have Mr. Smoke detectors because, like the shit was aggravating. And Creole told me that actually, you got about 10 years with those. And I said, well, this house is older. Those are definitely came with the house, and this house is more than 10 years old.
Yeah,
so,
like the ceiling is white, but the smoke detectors are cream. That's
right.
how old they are.
So yeah, it's time to get rid of them. She's like, we get some. I'm not paying for shit. I pay for rent. That's what I pay rent for. Not to do. I'm not supposed to do. I'm not supposed to pay rent and pay for maintenance and shit. It don't work like that. I ain't paying for shit. We just gonna knock them out the ceiling, and if we smell smoke, I'm like, hey, wake up, come on, smoke, fire, let's go. So piss on that. So yeah, we had to deal with that the other night. Like I say, interesting. Interesting. Life is life. It's interesting.
It's been an interesting 4 months.
Yes, it has.
Jesus.
Bruh, I'm telling you,
It's been
rough.
a lot.
It's been rough.
It's been a lot. But it's been fun.
It's been fun.
It's been fun, but it's been a lot.
Some days I just wake up and I feel like,
Jesus.
for real though. But you guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, we do thank you for your time, your patience, your love, your dedication. Once again, we appreciate y'all. Please make sure you follow and like us on all our platforms. That's on Instagram, that's on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. You can find us on YouTube now. You can go to the actual site. However you're listening to it, they should have links in the caption section of all our different plugins, emails. Hit us up. Any suggestions, questions, we're open to. With this new board, we'll be able to do phone interviews. So I'm hoping to test this out. I'm probably gonna do a test run and get some phone interviews going. So that's
Call
gonna
one
be
of our crazy friends and get them included.
Oh,
Oh,
So-
it's all dying.
so
That sigh.
so we're gonna see what this opens up for us, because I do want to test it out, the quality of it. So we're gonna test it out. But like I said, we're back, baby. We're back in here. So we love y'all. Appreciate anything else you want to say, Creole?
We love y'all.
We love y'all. So until the next time, baby, this is Retro.
And this is Creole.
And it's been another episode of All But Yeah. Y'all take care of yourself. Be safe. Love one another. Care for one another. We out this hoe.
Bye.
Get your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Get your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro.
It's
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy. Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole. It's
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.